Tuning is the most important thing that we do when we prepare to practice. We want to make sure that every string is equally in tune so that our fingers can actually line up in the correct spots. Take as much time as you need to tune. We want to make sure that every string is exactly in tune so that our finger placements will line up. When you're ready to tune, open up your favorite tuning app. There's a great tuner on the Trala app. Start with the A string. Pluck it a couple times and see if it's too high or too low. We always want to start with the A string because all of the string instruments have an A string. It's a note that we share in common, so we always want to make sure that we can all tune together. If your tuner says that you're right on the A, great. You have to make a couple small adjustments here and there, and if so, you use your fine tuners. When you need to make the pitch go higher, you turn right. That's too high now. Now I need to make it go lower. In order to make it lower, I turn the fine tuner left. That sounds like it's pretty happy. Make sure when you're looking at your fine tuners and trying to tune that you're actually tuning the right string. There have been many times where I've accidentally started turning the wrong fine tuner. After you've checked your A string, move on to the D string. If it's close, you can use your fine tuners. Now, check the G string. Remember, to make the pitch go higher, you have to turn right. If you need to make it lower, you turn left. Now, it's time to check your final string. Check the E string. Ooh, that doesn't sound so good. Because I need to make a large adjustment, I'm going to use the pegs. In order to bring the D string to pitch, I need to turn the peg away from me to make it go higher. Now, it's very important to be very careful when you use your pegs. You never want to turn too fast, as it can cause a string to snap, and it might also change the placement of your bridge. We always want to move just a little bit at a time. As you make each turn, make sure that you continue to push the peg back into the peg box. You might need to use your right hand for a little bit of support. Keep going until it's close enough. That way, you can use your fine tuners to make the smaller adjustment. Peg slipping, that totally happens all the time. Make sure as you turn that you always push the peg back into the peg box. You might need your right hand for some support. You always need to push back to make sure that the peg really sticks. When you have to tune the top strings, the opposite applies. Make sure your left hand pushes back. Tuning the violin is hard. It's definitely one of the most difficult things to learn how to do, and it's a very long, drawn-out process. Sometimes it can feel even a little bit scary. Take the time to tune every single day. It's the best investment you can make into your playing.